Ladies and gentlemen, we have been working all day and now it's after work. I'm Joe, welcome back to Summer of Samus, and up next in the barrage of Metroid games that we have gone through is Metroid Other M. Now you guys, you may notice that I had to jump back onto the Wiimote. This game originally came out on the Wii, and yeah, this is going to be interesting considering the fact that we played half of Metroid Prime with the Wiimote, and we know how that went. I had to jump over to the GameCube controller. So hopefully we find ourselves in a better position this time around, because most of the game does revolve around you using this like a controller, and then you change it to first-person view with like the Wiimote at certain, you know, when you're battling and whatnot. We're gonna learn it all together. I've personally never played Metroid Other M, so this is gonna be my first go around, and I always keep hearing people bashing on this game. So once and for all, I'm gonna find out for myself if this game is actually as bad as people perceive it to be. It was developed in partnership between Nintendo and Tecmo Koei via Ninja Theory. So you guys might know them from like Dead or Alive series, Ninja Gaiden 3. They've been around for a bit, so it can't be as bad as everyone is portraying it out to be. I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people. So let's jump in. I like to figure things. I like to just roll with the punches and jump into a game for myself to make my own decisions as to whether or not a game is bad. So without further ado, Metroid Other M, let's do this. Now, I did test it just to make sure that that we were good to go in terms of controls and the Wiimote, and everything seemed to have been working, which was great. So I'm just gonna go slot 2, I guess, and start game. Let's go. I'm gonna mute myself for this cutscene here. Guessing that's baby Samus. Yep, that's Samus. Oh, we're going right into a thick of this. Shut your face! This is Super Metroid right now. Awesome. They're reenacting Super Metroid. Spoilers. What? And then rip. Rip baby Metroid. Wow. So for those of you who might have missed my Super Metroid playthrough, this is all at the end of Super Metroid. The baby Metroid has gotten so big that it actually tried to attack Samus at one point before this boss battle, and it realized who it was. Because that Metroid hatched when in Metroid 2, it thought Samus was the mother.
Time to go.
And there it was saving its life after Mother Brain, Super Mother Brain, I guess you could say, went and beat the crap out of Samus. gave her the hyper beam, and then that's how Samus was able to kill Super Mother Brain. What? Damn, this looks really good for what?
Okay,
This
Samus.
game was like almost
Everything's normal.
8-9 years ago?
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
And voice acting. Hello.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam, which was given to me somehow by the baby, I laid Mother Brain to waste. And the explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley. And the baby.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
No worries, Draco. I'll see you in a minute. So I guess we're back at the Galactic Federation.
Right, let's get started.
That transformation is so cool. Oh my gosh. Now, we've never seen that happen before in a Metroid game.
Ready for a quick test, Samus?
And I'd imagine all of this had
Let's
to
start
have gone
with a little
through
warm-up.
Nintendo.
Try a charge beam for me.
Okay, so the way we're playing this is sort of it's horizontal. The button layout is simple enough. The one thing that is weird is everything is locked, so Samus will just automatically
Sharp-looking charge beam.
seems like
Just the way I
she'll
like it.
automatically aim at
Okay,
the person. Morph ball.
Go ahead and drop some bombs.
And the jump, yes.
Okay, get out of Morphball mode and return to normal. Perfect, Samus. Alright, stand in the middle of the room. Surprised?
Huh.
From there, kick climb to work your way up.
Wow, this is gonna be a fast-paced game, isn't it? Way more
Just like that,
fast-paced
Samus.
than any other Metroid game. I like this.
invite
Gennara,
some
welcome
air
to the stream, dude. Oh, here we go. L1, what is going on? What is the meaning of this? Athena! Gennara says, good day, everyone. Hooray for happy fun.
Okay,
Other
okay,
M. I love the gameplay, even if the story was more than a little controversial.
Let's check your reaction time.
So yeah, I was talking about that before.
Here come some beams.
I'd
Dodge
first.
it.
Oh, hello. Sense move.
Okay, those are the moves I remember.
That's pretty cool. Another way to dodge attacks. I like that. I like that. What? Say word.
Nice. Remember how that feels.
Driving home, L1. Oh,
Next,
damn. Be
how
safe,
about a
dude.
missile
Don't
test?
switch and drive. Don't switch and drive.
Use concentration to replenish your missile supply.
Okay. Oh, wow. Really?
One of
So
your
I have,
pesky
like,
buddies is
infinite
lurking here
missiles?
somewhere. Find him for me, huh?
Oh, here we go. Here's where I had... Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can get my gamepad to react the way I need it to.
One of your pesky buddies is lurking here
Oh,
somewhere.
there we go.
Find him for me, huh?
There we go.
Why not say hello with a missile?
Oh, let me move the, I had the keyboard in front of it. Yeah, see? This is where I'm heading. Boom. Let's go. Get big.
It's like you
Woo!
took him off.
What?
The rest is all you say.
Stop. So you can jump on the enemies and shoot on top of them too, which is nuts. But Gennara, yeah, I personally had never played until now. That's awesome. I did some of this testing out, like, just to make sure the controls work for the most part. I may need to move my gamepad up a little bit more, because I'm using that as the Wii sensor bar, so I might be a little too close. So, bear with me while we figure this out. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Allow adequate room around you.
Oh my god. Alright, you guys can hear me fine.
Alright, Samus. That's it for the test.
Alright.
Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
Right. You're due in the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
Not even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign. Never again would I encounter the baby. Never. The finality of it struck me once again. Mission completed. The planet Zebes was annihilated, and all Metroids were exterminated. A simple report, almost dull even, but it felt momentous to me.
Sort of little PTSD, no? Having trouble, like
I don't know how much
she
time
keeps remembering
passed
the
since
baby
then.
and like feeling a little traumatic
Days
about it.
went by in their quiet way, and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities. Nothing more than a faded memory.
That galaxy
Codename
is
Baby's Cry. A common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight plan. Baby's Cry. It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
Oh, snap. Here we go. I like that intro. Okay. That beginning, though, where they reenacted the entire end of Super Metroid, that was dope. Oh my god. That was insane. You gonna stream a lot of this, maybe? We're gonna play the whole game. We're gonna play the whole game, for sure, Janara. What I've been doing is I've been playing every single Metroid game, because Metroid Samus Returns is coming out in September, and I want to stream that on the channel. And I also want to familiarize myself with Prime, because I wasn't too familiar with Prime itself. I love the 2D platformers. I'd not played Other M, and I'd not played most of the Prime series. And I know a lot of people have their qualms with Other M, so I want to know what the hell the problem is with Other M. Janara, you made Samus do a moonwalk like no other space bounty hunter. Welcome to the JoAfterWork crew. You guys, give Janara some love. Shout him out. Janara, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the JoAfterWork crew. That tune is very, Star Wars-y right there. And for a game that came out almost 10 years ago, still looks pretty good. Still looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So what's happening here? Point the Wiimote, okay. Press and hold V. Oh, there we go. Galactic Federation.
Galactic Federation, huh?
I'm gonna try to sit a little farther back. I like this 2D/3D playing field going on here. Now, if I just do this real quick. Yes. Oh, it works. It works. Yes. Oh my god, I was having so many issues with the trilogy set for the Virtual Console on Wii U and getting the motion controls to go. That was seamless. Oh my god, thank you. Yes. Oh, this is exactly what I needed. Oh man. Okay, good, good, good. This is good. Now, if this holds up the entire game, that'll be great. You get your HUD. You get, oh, hello. That was a little...
Fancy meeting you here, princess. Remember me?
No.
Anthony.
What
There's
up?
only one person who calls me princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
What?
Adam Malkovich, a general
Ha.
in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army.
Wow, we're getting even backstory.
And then
okay.
I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
What are you doing here?
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
The red and the yellow on Samus looks amazing. Oh my gosh. You can even see the
Commander, we're all
green with
prepped.
the blue in her eyes.
No dice. I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
Uh. And done. You're welcome. So, Adam Malkovich, we just finished playing through Metroid Fusion for like the umpteenth time on my end yesterday. Those of you who were with me all weekend, we played it, and she talks a lot about Adam Malkovich and how, you know, they were on
Alright.
missions. She meant a lot to him.
We'll go on ahead.
Or he meant a lot to her, vice versa. Seemed like there were mutual feelings there for each other, so we're finally getting to see him. Did you play Zero Mission
Adam
yet?
hadn't
Yes, I did
authorized
play
it.
Zero Mission. However, all that
But I
stuff,
decided to remain on site. for the sake of the others.
youtube.com/JoAfterWork, Janara, I have it all there.